That's right. Spider-Man 2 has come out. I think that would be the first official big movie of the summer. At least I don't remember any other big movies coming out before it. But for whatever reason, the local theater near us was showing it Thursday at 10 in the evening, even though it was supposedly only supposed to come out today. So me and my wife went to see it last night, and of course we're dead tired today because we were up so late and had to go to work today, but that's all right. So the real question is, how was it? Well, if you like the first one, I think you'll like the second one. Lots of special effects. Lots and lots of special effects. As you'd imagine, there'd have to be for a guy in a spider suit pretty much flying around New York City. Not exactly going to pull that one off in just plain stunts. And then if you've seen the previews, we have our big enemy this time is Electro, played by Jamie Foxx. Basically a big blue ball of electricity. Well, not ball, but big blue electric man. And yeah, that'd kind of be hard to do without special effects. And lots of explosions and bullet time events and lots of action going on. So I think probably the best part about the movie itself was Emma Stone and Andrew Garfield, that's his name. The two of them together, and I think they're actually going out in real life. They make a pretty good main couple. Yeah, they really do have real good chemistry on the screen, and as far as interactions between the characters go, they're without a doubt the best. They're always entertaining. Sometimes I feel like they just try and put a little too much humor in the movie. I mean, most of the time it's pretty funny and you get a kick out of it, but I don't know, it almost seems like sometimes it tries a little bit too hard. The action sequences, for the most part, are pretty cool. Like I said, lots of bullet time, you know, slow it down and spin around what's going on. And for the most part, that's pretty cool. At points it feels a little overdone. But yeah, for the most part, it's fun. I have no idea where I'm going. I've never been here. Hey, there's 7th gear. Ha! But we had a good time watching it. It wasn't as good as some of the other superhero movies we've seen. Like, I definitely prefer Iron Man and the Avengers and stuff over that. But it was still a fun movie. It is 2.5 hours pretty much, so it's a long movie, and there's a lot of storyline between the action sequences. So if you just go in for action, it's not just all action. But some of it feels just kind of forced. That's okay though, you know, it's not bad. So I think we see in the previews as well that Spider-Man's trying to learn more about his father in this movie and the things he doesn't know about him, and discovering more about the evil Empire Oscorp. And we know that he meets up with his long-lost friend Harry Osborn, and I think everyone knows the story behind that from the first Spider-Man movies with Tobey Maguire, Harry Osborn, Green Goblin. No different in this movie. It takes a while to get there, but we get there. But yeah, I think for most of it, you know, I was kind of tired, so I didn't fall asleep at all. So, you know, at least it kept me awake. And for the most part, I enjoyed it. I don't know, Jamie Foxx's character, Electro, at times the CG was just kind of weird on him, and I think it's just the nature of the character, you know. What are you gonna do when you have a guy that's completely made out of electricity? But man, when he is playing the pre-Electro character, Max, he does a real good job at that. You know, just portraying this guy who's kind of feeling beat down by the world, feeling like he doesn't really matter, and, you know, the things that he may actually matter for, other people have stolen from him. So the character that he plays there is actually really good. And he does a great job at that. Trash on the road, awesome. Resume safe speed. That's safe speed according to Georgia or safe speed according to me? Oh, see, yeah. Get 100 yards of safe speed, then you go back down to 45. Oh well. It keeps wanting me to turn around, but I'm not wanting to turn around, so it's just gonna have to live. So I don't know where I'm going, but I'm going somewhere. Never been out this way before. Oh, cut down trees. Wood smoke. Good subdivision right there. Let's live in wood smoke. So yeah, I am considering going up to the area in Tennessee, Tail of the Dragon area. Can't remember the name of it right now, but there's a skyway up there, something skyway. I've had a lot of people tell me that it's a lot cooler than Tail of the Dragon. Instead of, you know, Tail of the Dragon, tons and tons of turns in 11 miles, something like 100 and something turns in 11 miles or something. So you're constantly going around turns, and that might be fun for you. In my opinion, that kind of almost feels like it would be like an autocross event, you know, where they set up cones in the parking lot and you're going around trying to get through there as fast as possible, obviously. But it's only so fast you can go because, you know, between each turn is only short straightaways, so, you know, you're just turning all the time. And yeah, that definitely has its appeal. It could definitely be fun, but the Skyway is 45 miles long. Obviously takes a little bit longer, and from what I've been told, there's a lot of long sweeping turns, you know, and you go a little bit faster there. I mean, obviously you don't want to break the law, but there's still a lot of turns in there, and kind of goes up. I think you climb like 2,000, 3,000 feet from the start to the top, to the highest point in it. And I think it's, you know, known as like the roadway above the clouds or something like that. Just awesome views from what I'm told. So I'm looking at going up there pretty soon, and I think that'll be pretty cool. It's about 3 hours from me, and it's definitely would not be the longest I've been on longest I've been on this R6, but on my last R6 I actually drove up to New York straight through. I stopped at gas, you know, got a drink here and there, but that was a straight through trip. 12 hours. No, let me take that back. I actually drove straight through to Pennsylvania, and then a couple days later I went to New York. But I will tell you one thing, riding around up in New York, that was a lot of fun. Upstate New York with all the hills and all, you know, hilly area and all the back roads is just really, really fun to drive around on. So I doubt I'll make it up there with this bike. I did that when I wasn't married, and I think my wife would just kill me after about the first 2.5 hours of riding. So not even something I'd attempt. Maybe I send her up on a plane and go up myself. I don't know. Well, this tells me I should go left, so I'm going to go left and see what happens. You got a nice big farm here. Woohoo. Hopefully I don't get an end of pavement sign. I hate end of pavement signs, because that just means I have to turn around. Anyway, thanks for exploring this new road with me, guys, and hearing my thoughts on Spider-Man. If you have any thoughts after you see it, feel free to let me know. Comment on my Facebook page, comment on the YouTube page, whatever you like better. And we will see you next video. Have a good one.